What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Jank Factory. Really, we didn't have that much to do this weekend. Sorry for that. So it's probably not going to be a video that comes out this weekend, but I'm going to start filming today. Today's Sunday, and we have some big plans for this week. So this week we're going to be taking the turbo, the downpipe, and the manifold, as well as the wastegate, which isn't here yet. It'll be here tomorrow, to my fabricator. He's gonna get it all squared away so that we can finally permanently mount everything there. And let's see, as for an update for parts, the wastegate comes in tomorrow, but I already got all this stuff. I got the turbo guard in, so that's cool. And where's the other bag? So here's the other bag of little things we got. Just want to show you. Here's the feed adapter. I actually need to make sure that fits real quick. I'm not super confident. Here's the little things that I showed you guys, if I can get the screw out. These are the banjo bolts that I found on eBay that DC5 Creations hooked me up with, letting me know they would work. So these are going to sit flush right there, and then the bolt's going to come out just a little bit, so we won't have all this mess right here. I'm hoping it's enough. I think it will be, but cross your fingers, everyone. We're finally gonna see if this fixes our issue. Okay, just real quick before we get started with the banjo bolt things, I wanted to go ahead and test this, and it does fit, so we're good there. All right, guys, so I installed one, cranked it down. Hopefully this doesn't leak or anything. I don't think it will, but issue is, like, these banjo bolts are still very large. I was hoping they'd be thinner. But nonetheless, it does give us slightly more clearance than these L-shaped fittings do over here, only by about that much, but I think that's really all we really need. This is still probably going to be very close to our downpipe, but I think that if they're still touching, we're honestly probably just going to take a hammer and dent that one a little bit. I want as much space as possible, but at the same time, I don't want to screw up the flow by beating a giant crater into the downpipe. But either way, it's gonna work one way or the other. Like I said, we will make it work. We have another banjo fitting, so I might as well install it back there too. Yes, also real quick, I wanted to show you what this turbo guard looked like on the Precision. Looks pretty good. We don't have space to fit an actual filter, so I think this will do us just fine, though. It's a very fine mesh screen, so we don't have to worry about sucking in rocks or nothing like that. But I think it looks good, and it's gonna let it flow freely, so can't wait to see what it looks like in the car. But I think what we're gonna do next is we're probably gonna go ahead and stick that manifold in the car, as well as put the turbo on, and then we're gonna hold up the downpipe. And we shouldn't really have to hold the downpipe up. We should be able to visually kind of see if we're gonna have space or not, but my guess is that we're going to. So yeah, let's I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that, and next clip, show you what it looks like. All right, guys, manifold's mounted with 2 nuts and 1 bolt. Turbo's on there with 1 nut. Man, this thing looks beautiful. I love how that looks. Yeah, damn. Anyways, so we have just barely enough clearance. It doesn't touch this banjo bolt, but it is very close, so it might touch it. I don't know. No, it doesn't touch it. With a V-band, it might touch, but I'm not sure.
It just, honestly, it's going to depend on where the V-band is put, how it's cut and put on there.
But I'm really glad I bought a second banjo bolt, because it also hits in the back. So we have to do the banjo thing on the back as well. So I'm definitely glad I said screw it, and I was like, just in case, I'll buy 2.
It might be worth bringing the whole car to get everything fab, dude. I don't know.
No, I'm not doing that.
No. This thing out now.
But there you guys have it. We just barely got it to fit. So yeah, that's cool. It's kind of a relief. I wish we had more space, but we're gonna make do with what we got. So you good, dude? You got it? look at the struggle bus over here, man.
You can get it out.
I told you, it's easy to just do it down at the bottom. There we go. God, I can't wait for this thing to run.
Cool.
It's getting close.
We're getting there.
All right, both banjo fittings are installed. The brake lines are now somewhat out of the way, more so than they were before. So it gives us about that much space between the brake lines and the downpipe, so we're gonna heat wrap the crap out of this, and we're gonna see how the downpipe ends up coming out when we get it back from fab this week. And yeah, so that's about all we can do until we have the downpipe back, because then we can actually like mount it all together and see what's up. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull all this stuff off. By all this stuff, I just mean the manifold, and I'm gonna pack it into the car, and hopefully I can get some shots of my fabricator doing some welding. We'll see how that works out. We'll try. But yeah, hopefully by next weekend it'll be done, and we'll be able to mount the exhaust manifold permanently. It is now Monday, so yesterday was the last time I talked to you. So the wastegate came in. It's right there in that juicy white box. The UPS Santa Claus came and dropped it off today. So we are headed right now to my fabricator. Just wanted to give you a little update. We got the turbo, the manifold, downpipes back there, and of course the wastegate. So we're gonna get everything all fabbed up all at once. The only thing that's not gonna get really touched yet is the dump tube from the wastegate. We're not really sure what we're gonna do with that yet, but hopefully we'll get some advice from our fabricator and ask him what he thinks. I gotta merge over. So I'm gonna drop that stuff off. Hopefully I can get him to film some shots of him welding everything up. So have some big news. You might have just caught a peek of it there. But last weekend, me and Dean found something on Marketplace that we've been needing and we've been bitching and moaning about. So we finally got it. Check this thing out. It's mint. See what I did there? We picked this up from a guy down in about an hour away from us. Sweet workbench. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The sockets all work and everything. And now we can finally get a vise, maybe some other tools that need a solid space to kind of work properly. But it's pretty stable. There's a couple like little things wrong with it, but honestly, it's awesome. We were in a rush to kind of get in here because I had other things to do, so garage is an absolute mess. We're going to clean that up, and right at this second, I am cleaning the CRV. Really needs it. It's filthy. It's disgusting. It's been a while. I've been absolutely slammed at work, so haven't really had a chance to do it till now. But yeah, as soon as I finish with the CRV over there, I just need to vacuum it and stuff. We are going to get to work on the garage and cleaning this place up a little bit. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any footage of the fabrication for the turbo manifold and the wastegate and the downpipe and all that stuff. Wasn't too keen on the idea. Not me, my fabricator, and that's cool. I respect that. So we didn't do that. It's still there, however, so when it comes back, obviously it'll be probably in the next video, hopefully. But yeah, just a little update there. I also wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that I don't even know where it is anymore because this place is a mess, but we ordered an intercooler and the aftermarket crash bar that will work with my car. Don't have to worry about any fitment issues. Nothing too weird is gonna, hopefully nothing too weird is gonna happen. It should bolt right up. It's good for way more horsepower than we're actually really trying to get. So I'll never have to upgrade it again. Downside to all those perks is it was quite expensive. We added quite a bit of money to the budget so far. So give you a little update. Been working for a good little bit. Still haven't finished the CRV yet because I have to get into Dean's garage to do that and he's not here. So what can you do? But everything kind of somewhat organized. I think it's pretty good so far. I'm definitely not finished yet. But I'm super stoked to have the extra space. And this place actually kind of feels like a real little tiny, garage shop now. So pretty dope. Yeah, like we still got a ton of junk down there. Lots of stuff to organize still, but it will get done for sure.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, Dean finally got home. We finished, got some T-bell. Everything's all cleaned up, looks fantastic. I'm super stoked about that. We're gonna end up probably getting a vise, some other things. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Maybe, maybe not, I don't remember, but we need a vise in here. It's one of the things that we definitely need, but just never really had the ability to kind of do until now. So keeping the table, we got lots of space, and then hopefully when Dean starts his turbo build, we can use this garage for that, and then I'll just stick my car in there. But
using you as the test subject.
I mean,
so I can make mine perfect.
Well, he has a K20, so like doing his turbo build would be a lot easier than mine. So like we wouldn't have to do as much waiting for fab and all that other stuff. So sorry it's slow, but can't help that.
Yeah, it'll be a couple weeks.
Yeah.
You should tell him about the intercooler.
Yeah, I did. We should get the manifold and the turbo and all that stuff back before we get the intercooler. So we'll be able to do all that. And then, yeah, tomorrow we're going to, which you guys won't see that in this video, but tomorrow we're going to go ahead and finish heat wrapping everything. We've been kind of slacking in that department. We need to heat wrap more, especially all those brake lines.
Everything.
Probably this thing too. Everything needs to get heat wrapped.
It's part of a harness that goes up top.
Yeah, a lot. But we're gonna knock that out tomorrow. Tonight was just kind of an organize and hang out with my boy. Oh, what is up, guys? It is the next day. It is very warm out. Happy to be wearing a t-shirt, not a hoodie. Beautiful day. Today's the day we're gonna finish heat wrapping everything. I'm so tired of even talking about heat wrapping. It's annoying. We haven't even done most of the stuff we need to do for heat wrapping. So we're gonna knock it all out today, because when that stuff gets back from fab, I don't want to mess with it. Just want to mount it up. So, top to it. What's that? Ew, gross. Anyways, just kidding. So we heat wrapped a ton. This took all day. Everything is golden now. Even these brake lines. I want to wrap these, but I want to wait until we bleed the brakes. Make sure it's not leaking before I have to pull the tape off, because I don't want to do this more than once. But we also added some here, just so it was consistent. AC lines are wrapped all the way back. I think it looks pretty good. The oil feed is wrapped all the way. And yeah. Hopefully that's all we have to do for heat wrapping, because we're almost out of gold tape.
Yeah, we'll hopefully have another big video coming out sooner or later. With the finishing pieces, we're just waiting on fabrication, waiting on the intercooler. That's it. Once that stuff comes in, putting the subframe back in, getting it tuned, be a whole nother process, making sure everything's tidied up and good to go. But yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.